Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Everything you ever wanted to know about Halloween Horror Nights, the 30th anniversary, coming up next on Tom May TV. Rhonda May, where else would you rather be
than watching Tom May TV?
Okay, right inside the arches. But you kind of get a taste for it, you kind of get a love for it. So that's it. But look at this. We've got cameras, we got spotlights up there, we've got light effects. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Hey, just some more of the icons right up here. There's Jack's brother. Who apparently has a scare zone this year. I think that's Luck, and that's the storyteller. And you know, I don't know them all, but you guys probably do. As a matter of fact, I will send you a Tom May TV T-shirt if you can leave a comment after the video and tell me that in this section of the park, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 scare icons that are on the boards. What are their names? What are their names? I will send you a Tom May TV T-shirt. So let's go see what else they got ready. There's enough up now that we can come and do a update on Halloween Horror Nights and kind of get your excitement going. Here we go. Okay, now in Halloween Horror Nights past, the queue area, which is the extended queue for Transformers, turns into a very themed bar. It's a very spooky themed bar, so that's cool. So make sure you hit that. And then you can see all the food booths are going in. Where we're going to have different themed food, right? But I thought this is kind of cool. In true Halloween Horror Night fashion, we slaughter barbecue. So I wonder what's on the menu. It's time for some human flesh. Delicious. So where's Rhonda May today? She's behind the camera. Thank you, Rhonda May, for doing this. Check out, by far, my most favorite feature on our tribute store yet. The Halloween Horror Nights tribute store is super cool. Now, this whole house is not a famous movie house from a scary movie, okay? But that center window is. If you can tell me what movie that center window is from, I will send you a Tom May TV t-shirt. Oh, and that is exactly what Halloween Horror Nights is all
Oh my
about.
God, that just scared the crap out of me.
The
That was
lightning
thunder.
has spoken. You should have seen it come down over there. Holy cow.
Go.
Okay. Now our hearts are going again because of the lightning. But another scare zone, another stage. But this is the controller's area. So look at the gear icon eye, and look at the barrels and the icons on some of the stuff. And there's fans going by. They're very happy to be here. So obviously there'll be a TV up there, and maybe there'll be some elevated cameras. If you look at number 1 down here, you know it would be cool is if the folks up there could see some lights. So you can see some LED spotlights up there where scare actors can kind of point at people, kind of point them out. So maybe they'll do that, and then maybe a bunch of scare actors will converge on that person. That's what I do. But check out the banner, the controller sees all. Maybe when the controller sees somebody he needs to highlight, they point them out with those spotlights, and then they converge on them. What do you think? What do you think? Should I be working for Halloween Horror Nights? I think so. Another quick stage here, but some poor guy got himself hung. And obviously during the day, these things are a little too scary for the kids. So they cover those things up. But look at the vats of blood. So we're gathering blood for the controller here. Very interesting. Another elevated tower with an LED light at the top. I'm telling ya, submit to the controller, y'all. Look up here. Tower number 3. More LED spotlights for scare actors to shine on you. You better watch it if you come through this scare zone. Okay, so what makes this one really creepy and cool, check this out. On the mannequin they're draining blood out of to get the blood in there. If you look up here, you can see the top of his head. Let me take that. Look at that. Oh, I don't know what you can see in there. I'm not gonna touch it because that would be dirty pool. But look at that. Yikes. Say hi, Rhonda, who doesn't want to be on camera. Let's do a Tim Tracker thing. Theme park pigeons going through the rail. Theme park pigeons. There they go. Hell yeah. Okay, we're over here. This is going to be one of the funnest things. We're over here in San Francisco. This is the Crypt TV scare zone. Check this out. Now, if you don't know what Crypt TV is a YouTube channel. And Crypt TV has a bunch of very, very well done, scary short movies. So let's take a walk through and I'll show you something. Okay, so I believe this is from the look-see. And it's a bathroom scene, but if you yourself cannot release, then it will come to take a piece. That's the look-see from Crypt TV. And I bet you behind that curtain comes something nasty, because that's what happens on Crypt TV. Check out the Crypt TV logo. So I mean, what a coup for Crypt TV to partner with Universal to get some of their scariest stuff in a scare zone. I mean, what an absolute huge thing for their channel, right? Way to go, Crypt TV. Very nice. Okay, this might be my favorite Crypt TV short. This is the door in the woods. I thought it was the girl in the woods, but Rhonda has straightened me out on it. So, Halloween Horror Nights. What comes out this door in the Crypt TV short is nasty. So watch out on this one. Check this out behind here. So there's speakers here. There's pedals for scare actors to go ahead and step on and do an effect. Maybe it's fog, maybe it's who knows what. And there's some more over here. So this thing is going to be scary because this door thing, the thing that comes out of there, I mean, this thing's biting the head off of it.
Don't tell.
Well, anyway, see it, look, check it out on Crypt TV, the door in the woods. Okay, clearly this is from Crypt TV's Miss Anity, the spider one. So clearly Miss Anity's gonna be standing right there. There's a pedal down here to get an effect going. But there's some poor unfortunates hanging from some spider webs up here that Miss Anity has caught. Here's another one that's just gonna, Miss Anity will keep you up at night. If you don't like spiders, whew, you might want to skip this one. Rhonda May, probably wanted to skip this one.
Watch your neck.
Oh, wait a minute. I do know what that is. I will put in the text what this Crypt TV scare zone is because I recognize that deal. And I just can't think of what it is right now, but that's another Crypt TV. This is the last one from their YouTube channel. So Crypt TV, just huge. This is going to be a lot of fun right through here. Okay, so here's the Good Guys booth, which has been at Halloween Horror Nights, I don't know how many years, but a few times, a bunch of times, I think. But essentially, Chucky the Doll's in that window, and when you go by, he's kind enough to yell insults at you. Always fun. So it might not be the night to be shooting videos because there's been some wicked lightning bolts coming out of that baby right there. So why most people would run away from this, we're walking right toward it because, I mean, just look at us, how smart are we? Okay, so for Halloween Horror Nights, generally in this direction, Springfield, I think a little bit, would be your basic Texas Chainsaw Massacre types. So if you don't like chainsaws coming up behind you, scaring you, probably stay out of here. But, you know, that's pretty cool. So the official map from Universal, from Halloween Horror Nights, as to exactly where all the scare zones are and exactly where the 10 houses are, is not out yet. So when it is, we will do another video. We'll come to the park and we'll kind of highlight where all the houses are going to be, where the entrances are, and we'll kind of make a plan that we're going to do to try and attack all the houses. After this video, you're going to see us talking about, look at this scare zone. You're going to see us talking about, I think we got people on a wagon here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Or it's just somebody's really tired and really thin. But, so we're going to discuss the tickets, maybe when to come, how much you have to come, should you buy an express pass?
Probably have scary things popping out at you there.
Should you buy the frequent fear? Because you're going to come a bunch. Do you think it's worth it? Oh yeah.
They're running out at you.
Look at this. So scare mannequin in there, somebody on a pole right there. The queen will be dancing up there, blood dripping down the pole, so that's going to be cool. And look at, they've got some wiring to raise something. I don't know if you can see in there, but I lifted the camera up.
This is the, oh, I can't remember what this is. It's a, but it's a queen, and she's the blood queen, and she can't talk, and she has an interpreter, blah blah blah.
So right through Hollywood is going to be kind of a tribute to past Halloween Horror Nights and some of the themes that they've had. So Van 55 was a theme years ago, and there's some other ones here. So if you've been coming to Halloween Horror Nights for some time, then you will recognize some of the past themes, and it might be fun to go through here and just kind of remind yourself of what that was like. So this one, you remember this one? This is Freaks and Foons, it's, you know, boys and girls, is what this was. Then there was an invasion one. You might remember the alien invasion here. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh, quick check on the merch. Frankenstein, that's a new shirt. Haven't seen that. I'm alive. That's cool. I bet you that's glow in the dark.
Yeah, I would think so. That glows in the dark.
They've got socks. Oh, I guess it's not going on. There's your boy Beetlejuice. Don't say that 3 times fast.
I know that one.
We know that dude. "30 Years of Fear." Now that's cool. Now come on. That is definitely a cool shirt. And if they don't have the Haunting at Hill House shirt, which is the one I want, which is a unbelievable scary deal.
I gotta come back and get that dress.
Why don't you get it now? Rhonda wants that dress. So opening night of Halloween Horror Nights, Rhonda May's gonna be in that. Ain't no doubt. She's gonna be sporting that thing. I don't see the shirt I want. No, I like the Haunting of Hill House shirt. And so Bride of Frankenstein, you've got a house again at this Halloween Horror Nights, and so what do you think? You're having to go again? What about this dude? This dude never says nothing. Okay, cat got your tongue? Yeah. Here's one of the neat things you can do to be a part of Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 2021, and that is purchase what it is you get a small picture or a big one. I think the small one's $140-ish, and the large one's $240. And what they do is you send in a headshot of yourself, and they doctor the photograph up to be kind of a horror photograph, and they display it in the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store on the wall in that hallway is what I'm thinking. So I just asked is it possible that me and Rhonda May can be in the picture, and he just didn't know the answer, because I didn't want to spend $500 on that, but I would spend $240 if we could both get in there. So I didn't get the answer, so maybe I can find out before they're all gone, but I hate to cheap out on that, but I'm going to cheap out on that. Okay, so we got out of the rain in the nick of time and had a 5 o'clock reservation at Finnegans. And I think Rhonda's getting fish and chips because it's Friday. And I'm going to get the shepherd's pie, a go-to Irish
Vinegar,
meat and potatoes thing. Yeah, she's excited. Fish and chips. So Finnegans, it's a favorite. Just come here. We don't even have to critique the food. It's gonna be good. and you should come. Finnegans awesome. Okay, so the booze has arrived. We've got kind of a gin and tonic thing with the strawberry in it, as displayed by Carol Merrill. And the prize fighter, which is essentially some whiskey and other deliciousness. But once you get the whiskey, who cares? Let's try them. Okay, hoping you can see this, but the Finnegans GT Gin and Tonic is gin, tonic water, raspberry, and thyme, and it's quite delicious. And the prize fighter, for the fighter right over there, look out, she'll bop you, is Irish whiskey, cucumber, and sour, which is kind of right up Rhonda's alley. Yeah, really good. Really very refreshing, I would say. Very refreshing on a hot day.
Refreshing it is.
Oh, you see it's refreshing, do you? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so my father used to make split pea soup all the time. And I've never had split pea soup that wasn't made by my dad. Now, I have never made split pea soup myself, so it skipped a generation because our son Chad makes split pea soup all the time. So let's see what we're missing.
Okay, so the split pea soup is awesome, but it is exactly what I remember. So that taste, it just, bam, split pea soup. I don't know if you can fancy it up, but it's split peas and potatoes. There's probably a little bit of ham in there, but it's really, really good.
Send us the recipe, bud.
Chad, we need the special Chad Man split pea recipe. That's what we need.
Okay, the fish and chips have arrived. Oh my gosh, Rhonda, I told her that she's got to put it back the way it was. She was starting to eat it. She was starting to eat it, she got to put it back. So, you know, let me just tell you, she's going to love it. Look at this bit of nastiness.
Wow.
Shepherd's pie. See how the carnage went over there. My God, that was yummy.
Very good.
So there we go. That's going to do it from Finnegans. We love it as always. Finnegans is awesome. And we will see you in a second to talk about Halloween Horror Nights, what tickets you should buy, and etc., etc.
Hey, so while we're sitting at Finnegans, it reminds me of a tale I should tell about Powerball tickets or lottery tickets. You see, in most cultures, when you start buying Powerball tickets or lottery tickets, they say, well, you've given up on life. You've decided to buy Powerball or lottery tickets in order to try and become rich. Well, in the Irish culture, it would be completely different. You see, you need to have your Powerball or your lotto ticket as you're sitting on the bar stool at the pub drinking your beer, because the Irish are a culture of dreamers. And we believe that if you're not buying Powerball and lottery tickets, that those people have given up on life and they've given up on the dreams that one can only dream on the bar stool with a wee dram of ale in an Irish pub. Don't forget to get your Powerball tickets.
Okay, so the damages at Finnegans was $69.09 plus a 20% tip. Do not cheap out, you cheapskates. Make sure you tip your server big. $83.09, which you know, is the typical way to go at a theme park. Everything is too much, but you knew that going in, didn't you?
Going in.
Hey, one more thing. Do not forget your pass. Because the pass holder discount saved us $6.60.